Welcome back to beating Elden Ring with all 402 weapons, and today the magic wheel gave us Watchdog's Greatsword. Watchdog's Greatsword is my 12th colossal sword out of 16 in this series. To get it, you need to farm the sword-wielding Watchdogs in mountaintops or consecrated snowfields, and the base drop rate is 8%. It can be infused and gets all the way to S scaling with heavy infusion, but also scales really well with elemental or status infusions. We will do this run in New Game Plus, and I chose one of my recent save files with Beastman's Cleaver for the prep. First off, we get a lava tier and respec for higher arcane to raise the odds for the drop. And then we head over to the giant conquering hero's grave, where you can just jump out of the window at the start and there is a watchdog with the sword immediately. And let's just see how the first try went.
I mean, we'll be fine. I like that we have a heavy weapon. Also, his first try drop, of course. Yep, just simply get it. I don't know what are you guys whining about. This one seems very simple. After getting the weapon, I wanted to check the different imp heads, because I figured one of them is going to be the closest we can get to a Watchdog cosplay. Ironically, the cat version would have maybe been the best, but it has a 0.5 base drop rate, so I opted to go with the second best option, which was the Elder version. For that we needed to go to the consecrated snowfields, so I had to defeat Niall and grab both Halictry medallions. Then we needed to get to the consecrated snowfield catacombs, and I naturally cleared the catacombs easy first try. What? Oh, fuck. Well, after 2 deaths, we found the helmet, which is guarded by another watchdog who can drop the sword as well. Let's see if we can get another greatsword. You never know. Damn. Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ. The Watchdogs do have a red cape, and this catacomb boss drops the Rotten Duelist chest piece, which in my opinion has the best red cape in the game, so I also ended up completing the catacombs and defeating the boss for the armor. Oh, that's pretty cool. After that, there was a funny moment in the stream when suddenly a maintenance dude just stormed into my apartment with a master key without me noticing at first, and I needed to leave for a moment to see what was going on. Apparently there was a leak in the basement just below me, so they needed to check if the water comes from my apartment. They didn't find anything right away, but while I'm editing this video I currently have a massive hole in my wall because they did indeed find the leak in my apartment. So yeah, that's fun. But anyways, I was able to continue the run normally that night, and we also decided to finally use Waves of Darkness as the Ash of War, because I still had not used it yet. For that you need to first defeat Astel, and to get to it I needed to clear Mimic and Gargs and get my ass through multiple coffins to finally find and kill it. I traded the Remembrance for the Ash of War, grabbed the Glintstone Whetblade and infused the sword with gold Waves of Darkness. Then with respect for better stats, I got both high strength and int. And I also grabbed the Warrior Char talisman to be able to use both Warrior Char and later Shard of Alexander in New Game Plus. I also opted to keep two-handed talisman for New Game Plus, although as you'll find out, I didn't even really end up using it. But then finally, all we needed to do was sell everything else in my inventory, as always before my New Game Plus runs, and make my character bulky and grey for the Watchdog cosplay. The cosplay ended up being so perfect that you couldn't even tell the difference. But then we were ready to start the actual run. For new viewers, here are the rules of the challenge. But now sit back and enjoy the show. Only 1 hour 18 minutes today. Oh, we are heavy rolling now. Without the Great Rune, of course we are. Get rid of these for a while then. The question is, do we build around Waves of Darkness or something else? Other than that, it's quite a basic Colsa sword, I guess. I'd like to test out the skill at least. Hopefully with Frost it's gonna be good. Yeah, the skill is probably full magic damage, right? You would imagine so. Well, if you do the follow-up, you also hit with the weapon. And yeah, I guess the initial thing probably has a hitbox too, yeah. Sadly, two-handed sword talisman doesn't actually work with the skill, though. Also, should have Kinect. Hopefully the Asher 4 is fun. At least it looks cool. Also, what up, Topes? Why are we here again? I guess we need to upgrade the weapon. Yeah. That's the first thing. Read the weapon lore. Okay, I can do that in a bit. Stone Greatsword wielded by Earth-Reaperial Watchdogs. So, decorated with the Watchman's eye, the pupil was taken by grave robbers and oh yeah, and is now hollow, leaving the sword a mere lump of stone. Yeah, I was about to say that I see no eye. With that lore, it's kind of funny that this weapon is still farmed off the Watchdogs. Wow. Did I just push him off the waves? Yeah. Is that gonna happen? Well, I guess it's gonna happen with smaller enemies. If I use the follow-up. But it doesn't matter with major bosses. Also, once again I realized this was a waste of time. Because we have all the bell bearings already. The previous weapon in this new game cycle, or this save file, was a smithing stone weapon, so...
It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take you to the round table hole.
Is her voice echoing here differently than usually? Because where we are.
Very well. Let my hand rest.
Or am I imagining things? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Cool detail if true. +8. Yeah. Also swords do be slow. Not bad though, for new game boss gun. Might not be the strongest skill in Mankind, but I kinda like it still. Okay, let's also immediately get Stone Barb. I think it's the best second tier for sure. Although the damage will kinda suck here, but it's fun. Well, the last circle has a little bit more range, I guess. But only if you're aggro something, it seems. I'm not sure. Gotta say the frost procs are nice, as always. Yeah, there is some hyper armor, but scary to trade with this guy. Nice. How's the frost build up now? 114, yeah. Not bad. Nice. Alright, now March. I might even actually start with Warrior Charge just to max out the weapon skill. Yeah, that was +8 in Dragon Barrow in New Game Plus, so not bad. Although Dragon Barrow in New Game Plus and New Game is about the same, I think. Still, definitely not bad. Those frost procs are massive, of course. It's gonna be a trading build, it seems. quite stamina consuming though. For example, there I wanted to use the follow-up, but I didn't have stamina for that. Really, you touched that? That's crazy, Margit. Oh, I wasn't able to see the stamina cost there, but yeah, I think the first part of the Asher 4 at least is quite stamina heavy. Might wanna level some Endrons. Stamina region tier maybe would have been a good idea too, but yeah, I think we're gonna level Endrons and Vig. Maybe even Endrons first. The chest beast is lacking some physical damage negation for sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot we don't even have gauntlets at the moment because... Well, maybe now we can actually wear them because I leveled Endrons. Yeah, there we go. First I get... Yeah, I don't even know if Greatsword really works that well. I mean, against some bosses for sure, but the skill doesn't play very well with Greatsword, sadly. It sure seems to require some trading. I might even use Green Doodle today, we'll see. Just sad because there aren't that many ways to buff the weapon skill. Greatsword is one of them. Let's now use two-handed, I guess. For moments when I'm using the melee hits also. Now I'm back to heavy rolling, so... Gotta get rid of the gauntlets again until we get Great Rune. Really? That feels always so embarrassing when you are doing a charge heavy and Godrick jumps over it. Godrick out of all bosses. How am I whiffing as well? Okay, nice. Also, watch this. Fuck. Difficult game for adults. Damn. Well, all streaks end one day, I guess. Plus 12 now. Good stuff, good stuff. Straight to Radahn as well, I guess. If only this weapon would have unique jump attacks, just like the Watchdogs do. Imagine, that would be so sick as well. You could float in the air and do that pierce attack from the air. It would be so funny. Now Gideon. Yeah, look at that stamina cost. That was actually nearly full stamina bar with this much endurance. It's kinda crazy. But wait, what the fuck? What was the cute input? Fuck. Kill him! Still easy one cycle. Good damage, of course. Weird cute input there and some weird whiffs, but still. One cycle. Quite clearly as well. I never went Stone Barb actually, fuck. Well, there it is. Would have been actually very helpful earlier, but it's fine. I guess we're getting Magic Scorpion Charm now. We can get Ritzo Sword first, though. The stamina cost is crazy. Like, honestly. I also feel like it's kind of weird. There's like 3 pots stamina cost if you do the follow-up. Which just feels a bit odd. Might be even worth it to get Radagon's Great Rune later. Damage is good. Oh, look at that. You can also sometimes duck with the weapon skill, which is very nice. I mean, yeah, I could also get rid of 200 shot dice when that's true. Does not help with the skill. I am mostly using the skill, but I am using some melee hits too. Together. Yeah, most weapons are at least okay. This game really doesn't have that many like actually shit weapons. It's just there's so many like absurdly good weapons that people think if something is like mid, that it means it's shit. That was a bad explanation, but you might understand what I meant. There's still some bad weapons, like actually just bad weapons, like Trick Greatbow. But there's very few in the grand scheme of things when you consider there's over 400 weapons in total. Let's go with Magic Scorpion now. Let's just get Green Turtle and get rid of 200 shot talisman. I'm just gonna commit for the Ashafar build. And to DDS. Tempted to start with the Ritual Sword here though. With DDS we can sneak behind him. I like damage too much. Not bad. I gotta say, it's kind of funny to kill with the last ring blast. I am positively surprised about the skill. It does come with good damage. Although it's also frost procs that make the damage look good. But I mean, I guess the skill is pretty good with frost infusion. Am I still leveling Endurance? Maybe. I feel like I'm still fine with the Vig. I'll get it later for DLC, but right now just Endurance to really get the most out of it. I actually should probably change to Radagon's Great Rune already. I mean, I'm gonna lose 60 int and strength, but it's like fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Pretty sure it's better at this point. I have so much Endurance. But... oh. This is the actual door. Just stupid. Listen, I come here like once every year, pretty much. Goldfrey next. That didn't look like an improvement, to be honest. But I guess we keep on leveling Endurance and Vig now, so it should be an improvement at some point at least. Why are you not doing that? Oh, there we go. Wow. Yeah, the Colossal Sword is too slow for that. The Urge say that I don't like fighting Godfrey with Colossal weapons. Against Morgott, I kinda wanna use Ritual Sword again, but we can now use 4 talismans. Let's just go with Green Turtle as well. These 4, yeah. Yes, sir. No, that was so unfortunate. If the stagger happened with the follow-up, it would have been perfect, but with the follow-up I actually triggered the second phase and I wasn't able to repost. Very sad. Okay. That was so sick. Wow. Extremely lucky. But I'll take it. Hitless Morgott, somehow. Somehow I ducked under his swing or something. I don't know how he whiffed. I wasn't able to move, but I didn't need to move to dodge that attack. That was kinda sick. The weapon skill is fun, I gotta say. Sometimes a bit tricky because of the stamina cost, but still fun. I like it. More stamina, I guess.
Your thoughts.
Who would have thought that this is going to actually be an entrance build? Do you mean which game, Jared? Which actually it's I think it's Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original one, believe it or not. I used to play that so much when I was a kid. I actually played multiplayer a lot. There was this small community, and I was actually making YouTube videos as well. It's either that or Call of Duty Warzone. I used to play Warzone so much during COVID before I was turned to the light side and Elden Ring. This is one of my first YouTube channels. Look at that, 177 subscribers and all. Oh. Some of the videos are 14 years ago, and this is why I'm making YouTube videos nowadays as well. I'm probably gonna get. I can't use the music because I'm gonna get copyright striked. But this is from like multiplayer. Yeah, look at that. 4 kills in a row. Boo. I wish there's like an air kill somewhere. Oh, maybe here. Ah, yeah, look at that. The air kills. I remember hunting the air kills with like Wookiees. And gravity got me even back then. Yeah, the air kills were the most fun. Killing the Dark Troopers. Oh god, these were the times. Sick. The rocket trooper was actually a lot of fun too. Okay, some of these guys look like a bots. I feel like these aren't even my best kills. Oh, look at that. That was sick. Okay, that was sick. The air kills were not easy. Yeah, that was the sick one. Okay. I had at least 1,000 hours on that game, I think. Plus 19. First build up 139. Yeah, let's keep going with these 4 talismans at least for now. Time for Fire Giant. Yes. I did not play Knights of the Old Republic now. I know it's a fan favorite. I never played it though, sadly. I was too busy with Battlefront. I didn't actually play that many other Star Wars games. I've kind of always been like that. There's just one game at a time that I like played thousands of hours before I'm like finally tired of the game and move to something new. Damn it. Now that's gonna... Oh, it did reach, but I hit the hand instead of the... leg. Seems kinda hard to hit the weak point with the weapon skill here. There's the frost proc, but very awkward timing. It's kinda good, I guess. Interesting orange. What a stagger, but I didn't expect that. Nice, okay. Interesting fight. The second phase was somehow very good, but also at the same time very messy. I think it was hitless completely, actually. Lots of staggers as well, yeah. We can try to hit both Godskins at the same time again with the weapon skill. Straight to Godskin Duo, let's get some blue. I got them both, but I'm not sure if that's enough. It's enough for the waves for sure, but I hoped I was able to... Oh yeah, and I don't have stamina, I forgot. Really that? Oh, okay. I screwed it. Completely screwed it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, that goes deadless, I guess. So that's no way to lose it. I guess that's, in a way, that's appropriate. I killed them with my delayed last hit, and they killed me with their delayed last hit. That's another stupid way to lose the deadless. Time to get shot of Alexander, though.
I would be perhaps asked. Then let us begin.
Shot of Alexander. Very nice. Okay, how about Maliketh?
I will not have it stolen from me again.
Shit. He went for that one, such. He usually does not do that. With how I played. This time I did. Anyways, that was fast. I just got the stagger a little bit too early. I got it in first phase. If it would have happened at the start of second phase, it would have been peak. Good damage though, still. Yeah, Gideon should be exciting.
To stand before the Elden Ring.
Oh, yes. The last one just doesn't hit, sadly, but really doesn't matter. That was beautiful. Now that was beautiful. Good NPC killer, it seems. Alright. Let's try Godfrey. Nice. Stagger, please. It's been amazing. No. Yeah, I got the stagger once again too early in the first phase. Which makes sense, I guess. It's been a little bit stone barbed. Very good damage though, like, look at that. Freaking 8k with the full Asher 4, I think. Or maybe there was one hit before that, but still. A lot of damage. Rada Beast. Well, let's go. Yeah, and that is good damage. Wow, that was so good. Look at that! Jesus. Completely owned Radagon. Wow. The frost procs are massive, but even outside the frost procs, the damage is actually pretty darn good with that shit. It's surprisingly good, for sure. I think I whiffed with the slash there, sadly. Boom. Oh. His version is a little bit better. Fuck. Heal, you fucking slow piece of shit. Oh my god, I actually died to Elden Beast. That was so unfortunate though. I was in the middle of my Waves of Darkness, so I couldn't move. And he went for that attack. I couldn't dodge it anymore. Wow, that was unlucky. Not again. At least there's no Elden Stars this time. There we go, very nice. Ah, didn't get through close stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. A little bit sloppy Elden Beast, but it's fun. Very much fine. Did I get the runes? No. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Mohg time next, I guess. course. He still got wrecked though.
Normally,
Get fucked, bike. That's what you deserve.
I met the power I've got.
It is a fun Asher farm. I like it a lot. It's gonna be another one of those hard ratings. Because I've been mainly using the Asher farm, almost only using the Asher farm. So it's gonna be hard to rate the weapon. Mohg time it is. Don't have the shackle. I kind of want to get the shackle though actually. Because they're not gonna use the skill freely, which should be fun. Not bad at all. Not quite. Close. Not quite. Really? Nice. Was good damage. Would have hoped for one cycle. Maybe it was doable. Should we do Rellana? I mean, sure, I guess. Decent. Of course. Kinda hard to not get hit by her. Yes, a stagger. It's great. What I was hoping for. Nice. Pretty sick finisher. Okay, yeah. Well-timed stagger helped a lot. This is a fun Asher farm. I like it actually. Very much a trading Asher farm, but those can be fun too. Comes with good damage. Look at that, the full skill was like over 7k damage. It's pretty darn good.
The nature of your kind, will always show itself. Given time.
It's pretty good against Fire Knights, for sure, yeah. Well, it's good against like any small enemies because it just knocks them over, and the damage is also very good. And there's hyper armor, so it's like, it's actually very good Asher farm. Positively surprised, for sure. emergency, I guess, because they needed to really quickly check if there's a leak on my apartment, so I get that. And that whiff with the swing, that's crazy. Shit, I was greedy with that. I forgot Colossal Sword is obviously much slower. Can't do the same than lighter weapons. Really? That's so unlucky. God, how did I dodge that? Crazy. Sometimes I do some weird, sexy dodges with the weapon skill as well. That's the best part. How did that hit me? There's quite a bit of weird movement with the weapon skill. I wonder if this weapon skill is as good with other weapons. Like, is it? Yeah, I don't know. Seems really good with this weapon at least. But I've really never heard much about this Asher 4 before. Time for Gaius. Gravity versus gravity, I guess. Shit. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, you gotta be fucking. That was a good trade, I'll take it. Well, nice strafe at least. And I do enjoy the delayed hit. It's pretty funny. Oh, nice. Nice strafing. Ah! Must have been close to staggering. I tried to grid it, but she can't be staggered during that animation. A little bit too slow. What the fuck? Yeah, I wasn't able to dodge that. Yes, another frost. Moist. Nothing this time, such. Damn. Damn. Doesn't let me do it.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. That's good. This thing is so good here as well. It's crazy. Fuck yeah. Heal skip and hitless day.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot.
Look at that. Oh, look.
The world.
Ultimate NPC killer for sure. And it also works against major bosses, like, just works against anyone realistically. Almost no weaknesses. Of course, you kinda need to trade against aggressive bosses, but the damage output can be so good that trading is actually worth your while. I'm glad I finally used this as a farm. I'll see if I have time to use it again in this challenge or no. It's kinda annoying to get as well, of course. What about Consort? Trading against Consort though might not go so well, but I'm going to try my best. Hopefully we don't need to pull out the clown music today. We'll see. Almost 7k, not bad. I'm fucked. Should have blocked. I thought I can heal in time. Damn. If it didn't go for that attack, I would have been fine. Yeah. Yeah, I really can't do that in second phase anymore. Fuck yeah. Please. Thank you. Nice. Good finisher at least. Alright. We're done in a little bit over 5 hours. Granted, the setup took forever again. Can we please get less setup heavy weapon next time? I'm tired of using 1 to 2 hours to set up only. Time to rate the weapon. It was worth it though. Like, well, at least getting Waves of Darkness was worth it. Not entirely sure about the drip. And I guess it could have been worse, because I did indeed get this weapon first try. At least. Both Watchdog weapons done. Watchdog Staff was weapon number 4 or 3. Yeah, it was the weapon number 3. Back in June 2023.
of fracture.
Where do we put this thing is the question. Like, I almost exclusively used the Escher form. It's one of those runs. It's gonna be hard to rate the weapon itself. I mean, the weapon is not bad by any means. It's a good colossal sword. Maybe not the best of the best, but does get good scaling, gets high damage. It's infusible, one of the rare infusible colossal swords. I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, just slap it somewhere in B tier, I think. I will just throw it over there. Below Greatsword.